Bella, our singing sensation in our studio, to South African-born actress coming back to South Africa, not just to spend some time with her family and her friends, but also highlighting us or informing us about the highlights of her career, and this time round about an all-important project that she's doing in South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lesley-Ann Brandt. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Welcome to South Africa and welcome to Expresso.
Thank you so much. I've been watching the show in the mornings and it's so nice to be here.
Now, I mean, I saw your detailed description of your arrival in the newspapers. I realized that you're here for an all-important project about South Africa, but before we even get to the project and Tea with Madiba, tell me about your journey. I mean, you're born in South Africa.
Born and raised in Cape Town.
And then you left.
Yep, born and raised in Cape Town, and my father was offered an opportunity in New Zealand, so I was dragged kicking and screaming, and I had a very horrific goodbye at the airport with my friends. We were in tears. It was, you know, very dramatic. But yeah, so we settled in Auckland.
Coming back to South Africa, it's amazing to do a project that involves our late Tata Madiba.
Yeah, it's called Tea with Madiba, and it's really a metaphor, really. It's a series of conversations where we're sitting down, and it's a 20-year post-apartheid conversation. Focusing, you know, on my community, on the colour community, and sort of, you know, how they feel, but including the voices of everyday South Africans, you know, from TV people to radio personalities to community leaders. I went into a squatter camp and sort of sat down and spoke to people, sort of, you know, how they feel. Things have progressed 20 years after we gained our democratic freedom. So it's a passion project for me and also for the director, Kirsten Dunbar-Chase, who is this amazing woman, American, who, you know, over 20 years ago fell in love with Cape Town and South Africa, and she's been just sort of making these documentaries on our people.
It's exciting that you've been all around. I mean, you lived in New Zealand, now where are you based at the moment?
I'm based in Los Angeles, but, you know, I'm based wherever the work takes me. Actors and actresses are kind of nomadic people, so we live out of suitcases. But I call LA home now. Okay. Although, if you did cut me, I would bleed green and gold. South Africa will always be my home.
I love that she breathes green and gold. Well, it's the one thing that intrigues me. You know, we always welcome people who call South Africa home, and you're from here. But let's go through some of the things that you've done. Your highlights for 2013 in Hollywood, the film Drift. What was it like working with people like Sam Worthington and people like Xavier Samuel?
You know, it's one of those crazy sort of things where you find yourself on set in Margaret River in Australia, and, you know, the Western Australia, filming a surf movie in winter, working with like one of the biggest action stars in Hollywood. It was so much fun and such a great way for me to I learned how to surf for the film, and, you know, and that's what I love about my job, is that you get to sort of try all these new things. But it was just fun. I mean, listen, I grew up in New Zealand a part of my life, so it was just sort of hanging with the blokes in Aussie, you know?
I love it. And she can do her accent so well, because you've lived everywhere. Working on the dark comedy, Killing Winston Jones. Tell me more.
That was so much fun. I mean, the legend Richard Dreyfuss. We had this really my birthday was about 2 days after I just got there, so you know, I'm sitting at my birthday with Danny Glover to the left, Richard Dreyfuss to the right,
of course,
Johnny does. And you're like, wait, where am I? But Danny Glover was great because, you know, he was very heavily involved in the fight against apartheid. So I think he formed this Artists Against Apartheid with a few other American actors. So we had a really good connection, sitting and sort of talking about our love for the country. Yeah.
Tell me more. I mean, there's so many other things that you've done. CSI New York, you've done an appearance with that.
Yeah.
Give me some juice. Wow.
That was fun. I just finished Spartacus, actually, so I was on Spartacus for 2 years, and I got to work with the lovely
You
Hill.
look really pretty on set, you know. Look at that.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's Hill is so lovely to work with, and I was very fortunate. I did 2 episodes, and the first episode I was captured by Neo. He kidnaps me.
Okay.
The singer, the R&B singer.
Oh, so the singer Neo, okay.
The singer Neo, yeah. So him and I bonded over our love of Nacho Libre, the movie.
Did he really kidnap you? I'm just checking.
No, 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 but it was fun.
Do these Hollywood stars, do they recognize you on the street? Like, do you walk past Danny Glover and go, hey, Danny?
No, I mean, listen, Danny, I don't think lives in LA. He's in like San Diego or something. Right. I mean, listen, our job is we go, we do these projects. If you make, you know, connections and friendships with people that carry on, great. But a lot of the time, it's, you know, you go do the project, you form these bonds, and then everyone goes on to their, you know, their lives.
The next project.
But I have been very fortunate in that I've, you know, befriended some amazing people that I'm still in contact with, and
wow.
It's great.
And now you're back to do Tea with Madiba, and we're excited about the project. Where can we be in touch, see it, know more about you?
Well, basically what's happening is we're traveling around the country at the moment, still filming. Kirsten started filming in May of last year, so we're sort of finishing up now.
Right.
And we are aiming to have the film done by the first anniversary of our dear beloved Madiba's passing, so in December, and we will try and get it into festival circuits next year. But we absolutely want to, you know, bring it home here and maybe have a premiere or something of the film. Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah, come home.
I will.
Please don't do it in LA first.
No, man, you must come here.
You just said no, man.
No, man.
Typical Tony, yeah. She's from Cape Town, Lesley-Ann Brandt. Wow, we're extremely proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Good luck with your career and with everything that you... And you know, it's amazing. Everyone that sits on these chairs in Expresso and our morning show, whether they're famous internationally or local, they always come back to do something for good. So thanks for doing...
I think it's important.
Yeah.
I think it's important, you know. Like I said, I'm a girl from Athlone and Greenhaven and Cape Town, and there are people from my neighborhood who have sort of reached out and said, we're so proud of you, and it's, I think it's nice to kind of, I don't know, try and inspire the next generation.
Well, you do. You do inspire. There's Anne Brandt in our studio.